Hi guys, it's Adria. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome. Hey, hi, hello, hi. Okay, I feel like I haven't sat down to film a video in like 2 or 3 weeks. I can't tell if the lighting in here is okay. So for today's video, I wanted to talk about my living situation and sort of what has been going on, because I've been a little ghost. I've been getting like DMs from people being like, are you alive? And I guess the reason I haven't talked about my living situation over the past few months is because it's felt very temporary, and I'm someone like, I don't know, I don't like to talk about things when it's not really a permanent situation. I've also come to the conclusion that curling my hair does absolutely nothing because it just goes flat. So I feel like I go through times where I don't post on social media that much, and it's not because like I've lost interest in it or I don't want to. It's sort of like I can't bring myself to just sit down and just enjoy social media. It's hard to put it into words. It's like my brain won't relax enough to let me just do social media. I don't know, even sitting down and filming a video, like when I first sat down to film this, I'm just like just breathe, like you're fine, like just sit, just talk. I feel like my brain, like I can't gather my thoughts. I actually had to write notes last night as I was laying in bed for this video because I knew I would sit down to film this and not know what to say or talk about nonsense and not be able to remember anything that I actually wanted to say. So I haven't been completely honest about my move. It wasn't like a lie, like I had to lie to cover up. It was just sort of like I didn't give the full details of what was happening. I don't really know why that is, except maybe for the fact that I didn't know how long it would last. When I first moved up to PA a few months ago, we didn't have an apartment, and I don't think I ever said that. And it's not that I was embarrassed or didn't want to share that with you guys, it was just like a detail I didn't share. And so we stayed at my mom's house for a few months, you know, and I was getting requests like, hey, can you do a tour of your new place? And here I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't have a new place, I'm at my mom's house. And that's when it kind of occurred to me, like, oh, people think I live in my own place. And I guess I wasn't 100% about what I was doing, and for that I apologize. Right now where I am filming is, we just got a new apartment 2 weeks ago, and that was a whole very fast process. It's so crazy because it seems like things for me, I'll worry about them for ages, and then like overnight it'll completely change for whatever reason. I don't know, it doesn't seem like things like slowly work out for me. It seems like it's just like, okay, there you go, like and then I'm just shook. We were apartment hunting the past few months. So like when we first moved up here back in August, there was like nothing within our budget. You know, we stayed with my mom to kind of get on our feet and search for a place. But this apartment search was harder, and it took a few months. It was funny because I was showing Brandon apartment listings, and then he found the one that we are currently in. He was like, let's check out this one. We clicked on it, I sent an email. The very next morning we had a tour here, and then by that night we were approved for it. So less than 24 hours of finding this apartment, it was ours. So that was really kind of weird. So we moved like mid-November. The past few months staying at my mom's really made me realize how much I like having my own space, like having my own washing machine and my own shower, and I think especially my own food. I've noticed that I just don't really like living with people, and it's not anything personal. I mean, we had a bad roommate experience a few years ago, and I don't know, it is hard in general living with people. Comment down below if you have any like terrible roommate experiences, or if you agree that living with people is just kind of hard. But Brandon and I just kind of mesh really well, and like we never fight over space, and if I want to be alone, that's fine. If he wants to do his own thing, you know, we can kind of just coexist peacefully. We don't fight about like leaving the toilet seat up or anything like that. But the cool thing about this new apartment, we do have a second room, which is what I'm in now. See? I mean, there's stuff still all over the place, but yeah, that was a nice selling point for this place. Everyone's gonna hate me for this, but so unfortunately this place is no pets allowed. So where is my cat? Where's Frida? Did you leave her out on the street, you horrible person? What's wrong with you? No. Frida is at my mom's house still. That is something that sucks about it, and I'm like, I don't know, I guess it feels like things are starting to come together and fall into place. I keep telling myself, like, this is what you've been dreaming of for like the past 5 years, right? To live in the same place as Brandon and your family. But you know, it is bittersweet because Brandon is not here a lot of the time, and I feel like I do need to kind of do like almost like a Q&A and answer questions about that, because a lot of people are like, especially if you follow Brandon on Instagram and you just constantly see like he's in different states and just I'm nowhere to be found, so it just kind of seems like, is Brandon even a thing anymore? I also realized how little things, how much I did not, I guess that's how I could phrase it, how much I did not bring here. We did get rid of a lot. I don't know, I've been having like terrible anxiety lately, especially at night, to where I just lay awake, not even on my phone, just laying there, and I can't sleep. So I might do a video on on something new that I have tried for anxiety that has really helped me, I feel like. So I might do a video on ways that I cope with bad anxiety, because there are days where I'm like every little thing scares me. I was here by myself and like I heard something like rattling outside, and I thought it was someone trying to open the door, and I'm like I don't know, it's weird where on a normal day-to-day someone could actually be knocking on the door and I wouldn't really care, and then there's days someone will come to the door and I'll feel like I'm gonna die. Yeah, like I've been working on myself. I want to work on getting my driver's license. I have a bit of a job epiphany thing that I also wanted to do a video about, because I tweeted like, I think I finally know what I want to do with my life. There are a lot of videos that I have in mind that I wanted to do. And now I have my own space to film. You know, there was a lot that happened that I just didn't post about on social media. I'm just doing things and not really worrying as much about filling every little detail in, which can get overwhelming, but I am somebody that I like being an open book, and I like sharing my life with you guys, and that was really my start here on YouTube. I would come home from school back in 2012 and make my little webcam video talking about my day, and that was just kind of, you know, the thing, and I like talking about things. Also, this Saturday I am going to the Trisha Paytas tour in Philadelphia, which I'm like, okay, so Brandon got me the VIP package for Christmas, and I was just gonna do general admission because it was, what, like 20 bucks to go to the show, and that's all I was gonna do, and I was even gonna buy them for both of us to go, and he surprised me and got me the full VIP thing. So I'm gonna meet the queen. I'm gonna meet the queen. And I've been like all over the place with like trying not to be nervous about it, because when God was cooking me, when he was putting in the ingredients, like social interaction was at the back of the cabinet. Like he just completely forgot about that. Oh, also a pleasant surprise yesterday in the mail. I got the new Deck of Scarlet palette, which this isn't sponsored. They just sent it to me, and that's what I have on my eyes today, is their November December palette, which I'm like, I wanted this so bad because I follow them on Instagram and I've been seeing like girls do tutorials with this, and I'm like, ugh. So I have 1,000,001 things to do now. I wanted to unpack a little bit here. When my mental health is bad, it's hard for me to come onto YouTube because it forces me to look at like my numbers, and YouTube has like a line graph that shows like, oh, month to month, how you doing? And mine's just like going straight down, and I'm just like, I don't want you to feel bad. It's not your fault. I don't know, there's this weird sort of, when you talk about it sort of thing. It's kind of like if your parents talk to you about money and you're kind of just like, hey, like, what do you want me to do? I can't do anything. But, so should I show you guys around a little bit? I will have to do like an actual apartment tour when it's all done. And I don't know what I'm gonna do this time, because my last two have been sort of like funny. Like, funny. No, like the first one was like my ratchet apartment tour. My last one was like my luxury condo tour. I don't know, like, what is this one gonna be? My apartment that doesn't have hot water tour. Yeah, so I literally had to take like a military style shower where you literally just scrub your stinky parts and get out. So yeah, they came to fix that. I also don't have internet here until tomorrow. Yeah, let's take you guys around a little bit. Why not? Why not? Why not? So here is the second bedroom-ish. Yeah, window, lighting, stuff. I really kind of rushed my makeup today because I wanted to film, but I don't think it looks that bad. I played with that palette a bit. It's kind of cute. So then here is the other bedroom, which is freaking humongous and more space than I will ever need in a bedroom. Like, where are the four walls even? They're not even all in frame. Unpacking all that stuff. My closet is mostly all unpacked. And I don't know what I'm gonna wear to Trisha Paytas. I'm like, I have nothing to wear. Life be like. There's the bathroom. This isn't an official tour. I'm kind of just like walking around right now. Here's the living room. Okay, so that is all trash. There's the dryer over there. My purse. But yeah. And we have, how many closets? There's like 4. In our last place only had 1 closet, but it was a walk-in. But I'm like, I'd rather have like 10 tiny closets than 1 huge one. No. Okay, what is that behind me? Oh, they're bean bags. I was like, what is that? It was like a black hole. Oh, also, look. That is my Christmas tree for this year. Shout out to Elise Wrestling Dolan on Twitter because, I mean, I feel like I've shouted out Elise like a million times, but you know, she is like, why do I keep doing this? What does that even mean? That could mean something bad and I don't even know it. But yeah, Elise is freaking awesome. So I love you guys. Thank you for staying with me. I am okay. I know people have been like, are you okay? Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to give it a like, and I'll have playlists linked in the cards and other videos and stuff. That's really the best way to support the channel, is to click on things. I will see you guys again real soon with hopefully a story time or something a bit more fun. Panda hugs. I love you guys. Bye.